facades masquerading as government. The Pope is very clever to keep this place in business.
This decision is yours alone to make. Only do so quickly. Give it to me. You can do with it as you will later.
Bene.
Jump!
Assassin's Creed 2, he was a young innocent man that learned to become a master assassin. So for Brotherhood, we start with a man that is in early 40s. He's already a master. So we wanted to answer a question. What happens the next day after you finish your objective? What you've been wanting to do all your life. That will force him to become a leader.
It's the Borgia!
How did we not see this?
They must have massed to the east during the night. We need to hold them off until the townspeople have escaped.
I will take care of it.
Kind of the hardship that the people are under, and sees the hardship that the Assassin's Order there is under. It's all but extinguished almost. And he decides that he has to help this situation. And so exploring Ezio's kind of journey in Brotherhood led me to the realization that the game had to be about leadership. Thinking about himself and his own feelings, to really taking into account everyone's feelings and having to go through the very complex, complicated process of building a brotherhood and becoming a leader.
Second one is because we have a game that has also as part of the story that's told in the present day with Desmond.
To find the temples, I'm convinced we need to get our hands on Ezio's Apple of Eden. Minerva altered it somehow when she touched it.
Wait, we're at the Auditore Villa.
Yes, it's our last safe house in Italy.
And for Brotherhood, it was important that we started to see more a relationship between what happened in the past and how that influenced the present. The place Desmond is going to be are going to be directly linked with events that Ezio has lived. Let the player experiment even more of that in Brotherhood. So it's really like a game where I think you've merged the most past and the present together.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand.
And I think that the character really has blossomed because of that.
There was only one horse, and you couldn't get inside the city with the horse. So this time, the city of Rome, it's really big. It's the biggest city that we ever, like 3 times bigger than the previous big city. We really needed to have the horse being there so that we can go fast from point A to point B. But the thing is, it's not just for navigation, so we really wanted to have the horse fully integrated in everything. Enable the horse everywhere. We made sure that it works with all the aspects of our game. A horseman that would attack you, you can actually attack the legs of the horse so that it can trip, and then you can take down the horseman.
We thought about feeling the influence of the Borgia on the city and having the player to try to reduce the influence of the Borgia on districts in Florence. So to have an iconic visualization of this influence, we created the Borgia Towers. We had looked through the different towers in Rome, and we found inspiration from the tower on the side of the Capitol. This tower fits our requirements and our needs. So we took this tower and added a wooden structure on the top. They have a large influence zone, so the player needs to climb the tower to destroy the wooden structure of the tower. So the stone part of the tower remains. Add some drama to the Borgia Tower when it's under control by the Borgias. We've added a group of crows flying around, so you can see it from very far. When you see the crows, you feel that this is something evil. This is something is going on.
To help him, he joins your guild, so you can have 12 assassins in your guild, and you send them on mission at other cities in Europe.
Now, we talk about war.
How was the fight against the French?
Bene. My men are holding their own.
And he comes back with experience, and you can teach him skills, and the more experienced they are, the more they will be able to perform all the action of the assassin, until in the end, when they reach title of assassin, they will fight with the same skill as the player.
Were asking for the multiplayer, and other players were saying, no, we don't want multiplayer. So we had to make sure that we were coming with something good and something innovative, and not something like a first-person, shooter or something too classical. Alliance is same sort of game mechanics, except that you are playing with a partner. So you are playing like a cooperative gameplay. So two players have to assassinate another team of two players, and at the same time they have to be killed by a third team. So it's like a triangle between three teams of two players. So one team has to kill another team that has to kill the third one, etc. As a player, what's very important is the quality of the kills. So the winner is the player who scored the highest number of points. So the temptation for the player is great to kill very quickly his target, because you can see your target and you want to kill it very quickly. So you have to be very patient and to find the right moment and the right circumstances to make the highest possible score.
The most aspects we really wanted to nail down were the sense of proportions, trying to reproduce a truthful a sense of proportions. Because as you know, Rome is a very big city and it's very hard and almost impossible to recreate. But at the same time, trying to find the right balance and the right scale down value for the landmarks. Because if you take a landmark and scale it down to 25%, you will lose the feel of hugeness and proportion and the right scale. So most of the landmarks were scaled down to between 75 to 50%. When I have my favorite one, the Pantheon, which is, in my opinion, a kind of a representation of perfection in architecture. I think that the players will be thrilled to experience all these elements in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
The concept of the mix between past, present, and the fact that we can change time period means that I think there's unlimited possibilities. We have a lot of ideas that we want to say with Assassin's Creed. And if people, as long as people want to listen to those ideas and want to experience them, I think we're going to keep making Assassin's Creed.
We wanted in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to create something really unique, a unique experience in the video game. The players to have fun, really fun, and with the graphics, with the narrative, with the gameplay, but also having the opportunity to be informed about this very crucial moment of the period of the history. I wish that the player will enjoy exploring the beautiful landmarks.
We are very happy that the game seems to be well received in Japan. So we wish that they will be happy with the final version of the game.
Keep an open mind that this game is about firing your neurons in every way. It's not about a passive experience. Engage with the history. Go search online when you explore the game. Do you agree with the interpretation of history or not? Just engage with it.
I was a gamer first. When I was young, I thought that only games were made in Japan. And now that I can make games and people in Japan can appreciate it, it's a great honor that people from different culture, we don't have the same background. We still have the video game language that we share. So that makes me really happy.